Hi everybody, welcome back to the beauty portion of my channel. As you can hear, clearly I'm getting a lot better and I'm so excited to be well on my way to recovery because I have just been the biggest man-woman child ever. I am the worst person who, when I'm sick, I complain about everything. And I probably make things worse for myself by complaining, but I never learned that lesson, so I just keep complaining. But I am better, I am feeling better. I still can't hear out of my right ear. I still have an ear infection, but it's not as bad as an ear infection as I imagined an ear infection would be. I got really lucky this time. It only just feels like it's really clogged. So I'm on medication for that, so that should be done hopefully within the next couple days because I'm pretty much over it. But sick or not, I was going to do a video today because I have just been so anxious to do a video lately, and I promised you guys a couple of months, or no, a couple weeks ago actually, that I was going to do a top 10 series, and right after I promised that was when I started feeling kind of like icky. I wasn't as sick as I have been the past like couple of weeks, but I still felt like I was just not doing 100% like I'm usually doing. So I am going to bring you the first portion of this, but I'm doing this a little bit differently. I want to give you the top 12 purple eyeshadows because I've just been on a purple kick. If you have not already it's kind of obvious I've been on a kick lately. Got purple lip balm on and purple eyeshadows and purple underwear. But that's besides the point. So anyways, but I'm doing this a little bit differently. Like I said, I'm going to be giving you my top 10 favorite purple eyeshadows. I have just been on a purple kick, like I said earlier, and I have so many different palettes that I've been trying to do different arrangements out of, and this look that I have on my eye I got from a new palette I just got like a couple days ago actually, and it is in this video because honestly it is like the prettiest little quad ever, and those little quads are so worth it, and it's not. You'll see. You'll see. To kick it off the right way, we're going to start with palettes because I feel like palettes are just really big and bulky, and there's a lot to say about palettes, and I don't want you guys to get distracted with all the different colors. I want you to focus on the ones that I'm talking to you about in this video, which is only the one purple color in this palette. So I'm talking about my Urban Decay Book of Shadows Volume 4 Redux palette. This palette is absolutely amazing. I'm in love with it. But the one color that I've been using the most out of this palette, did not use it today, though, even though it looks kind of like I did, is Psychedelic Sister. It's this purple right here. It is amazingly pretty. It's super pigmented, but then again, all Urban Decay eyeshadows are. At least most of them are. I mean, I can't really speak for all of them, but it is just the prettiest purple, and I've been loving to use it on my bottom lash line. When I want just a hint of color, when I do like a natural eye or something, I smoke it out on the bottom with a purple, and it's usually this purple here. So I'm absolutely in love with it, and it's just too pretty. It's too pretty. Alright, so the next palette that I have is from e.l.f. It's the Eyes Up Face 96 piece eyeshadow palette. I got this for free in a haul a couple of months, quite a few. Actually, it's been quite a long time since I got this. But the purple section in this is amazing, as you can see. This area right here, it's got the prettiest purples, and what makes it even more amazing is that you have these neutrals on the other side that you can just combine these two together, like with rose golds and like that, and make a beautiful smoked out look. I love the purples in this, and again, just like the Urban Decay palette, these are super, super, super pigmented, and they stay beautifully in the eye. It's just a beautiful palette. e.l.f. eyeshadows will surprise you, I think, if you give them the time of day. I know that because people have this thought process that because it's so cheap that it's going to be cheap quality. That is like the opposite of e.l.f. e.l.f.'s products are extremely high quality for very, very cheap prices, which is what you want ultimately when you're starting out. And when I was starting out, this was what I was buying. I was buying mostly e.l.f. stuff. I wasn't into higher end stuff yet. So this palette was really a staple in my collection for a very long time, because it gave me all the colors that I would ever need to start out with when I first began doing makeup. I have really bad speech problems. I also want to point out too that I know my lighting is like going in and out and fluctuating and you can't really tell different colors, but I'm going to try to figure out something where I can capture the light and you guys can see things better. But until I do that, we're going to deal with the fluctuating light. Alright, so staying with the e.l.f. Party. This is one of the baked eyeshadows. I did a video on these specifically a couple of weeks ago. Actually, I think it was before I left to Florida, actually. I did this video. And I did swatches and everything, so I'm going to do a swatch for you. But this is in the shade Passion Purple. And it's literally, it reminds me so much of the Urban Decay palette that I just swatched. This purple. I will swatch it for you. The pigmentation of this is insane. That's what I'm talking about. And that's without a primer on my finger. Normally, a lot of different like eyeshadows and stuff like that, you'd need primer to get this kind of payoff. But not with these things. And they're only $3, so that's amazing. To me, that's absolutely amazing. And I just love the e.l.f. line. Speaking of that, I have every single shade of these created because they're so amazing. So for $3, and plus you can get them on sale for $150, you really can't go wrong with that. So I say you do it. Alright, so this really isn't a purple, but to me it kind of is because its name is Burnt Plum. It looks more of like, you see the purple in it, right? Right. Alright, so this is the next one. This is the same thing. It's a baked eyeshadow, just a different shade. As you can see, I'll show you them side by side. So this is definitely more of a purple, but this is the plum. They look so beautiful together, which really would sound weird because this is more of like a burnt, a plummy shade. That's the color is Burnt Plum. And you would think that such a light color, such a deep color would look really awkward, but I've done looks with these two together and they look absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. So if you're interested in seeing that, I will happily do that for you because it looks amazing and I'm in love with them. So again, it was $3 on eyeslipsface.com. I'll put the link down for the website down in the description box, so if you want to go and order them, which I highly suggest you do, you can just click on that and just go ahead and order. The last two e.l.f. products I have, I told you I love e.l.f.'s products. I have one of the long-lasting lustrous eyeshadows, and I also have one of their pigment eyeshadows. The pigment eyeshadows, I will carefully try to give you a little swatch of something. Literally, the only thing you need from this product, because it's so pigmented, is what's in the cap, and there's barely anything in the cap, but let me just show you what I mean. Like, okay, you might need a little something. Okay. So, that is this pigment here from e.l.f. And this is in Magical Maroon. And it's such a beautiful shade to smoke out with this shade here. With the Burnt Plum shade, this looks beautiful together as well. It doesn't look very purple, but it is purple. There are hints of like pinkish purple in it. So if it doesn't look like it's purple, I promise you it is, but you have to like get one yourself and swatch it to believe me, I guess, because I can see how it doesn't look purple, but whatever. This, however, does come off a little more purple than the last one I showed you. This is long-lasting lustrous eyeshadows. By the way, if you're wondering about the quality and the formula of the baked or the pigment eyeshadows, they're super pigmented. No matter which one you grab, I almost fell. No matter which one you grab and you put on your eye, they're gonna look pigmented as hell. And I will tell you that the only downside to those things is that they're a messy product. The pigment, for the most part, doesn't matter if it's freshly opened or not. It's gonna get everywhere, and you're gonna have a mess everywhere. So I suggest putting a towel down on your floor if you don't want to get on your floor, because you will get it on your floor. It's inevitable. But I would suggest being careful with it because it'll go everywhere. So the next item I have is the Long Lasting Lustrous Eyeshadow. It looks brown there, but that is the shade. It's a very burnt purple, but when you sheer it out a little bit, it looks beautiful. There's a lot of golden sparkle in this shade, and this is one of those shades that you can get a complete look out of. I've done it before. You just, sheer out on your lids and then get a little bit more darker at the corners of your eyes, and you get a beautiful one shade or one shade look. Okay, so now we're getting out of e.l.f. now, because I feel like I did too much e.l.f. But I have two of the Color Icon palettes, or little trios, I should say. One is in Knock on Wood, which is one right here, and then this one is Cool as a Cucumber. Knock on Wood doesn't really have a purple in it, but it does have more of a maroonish purple in it. The very right here, this color right here, it's a beautiful shade. I absolutely love this shade. It looks more brown to you guys, but to me it looks purple. If you haven't, you know what I'm talking about. It is purple. That's what it looks like on the swatch. These are super pigmented, honestly. If you don't want to go and get high-end products, I fully understand, because I was the same way, girl. Trust me. I did not want to buy a $30 palette for 6 colors, but curiosity got the best of me, and I ended up getting them anyways. So I know my channel was, I won't tell anybody this, but my channel was specifically supposed to be for just drugstore and, like, you know, lower end product. Not like lower end, they're really good products, but you know what I mean, like the cheaper products that you get in the drugstore, Walmart, Target, places like that. But I kind of expanded my, you know, horizons, because I discovered that you can get these kind of things with higher end products and be happy. I don't think I even made sense then. It's probably the medicine. Forgive me. Alright, so the other one I have here is Cool as a Cucumber, and this one's a really cool one. It comes with a mint green, which I love, these three shades together. The purple in this is definitely more of a purple than the other last one, but it really isn't as pigmented as the last one, even though it shows up really well. It just, this trio is my go-to one when I want a quick, just, you know, slap it on and be done with it kind of look. But for the most part, I mainly use the purple out of this because it blends well with a lot of the Naked Basics colors that I have, because it just looks gorgeous in it. Why haven't they come out with like a purplish? They probably have, I just don't have it. So I was gonna say, why doesn't the Naked palettes have a purple? They have a rose gold. I have the Naked too. There's no purple in that one really, and the Naked one I don't really know because I don't have it. So whatever. All right. So the last couple products I have are, two of them are quads. One's a trio, one's a quad, and one's this. This is the new product that I got in my haul a couple days ago that I showed you guys in the video, and this is the NYC Sparkle Eye Dust Multi-Reflex. This one is an Amethyst Dazzle. It is a beautifully pigmented product. It comes with a doe foot applicator, which is very weird for an eyeshadow, gotta be honest with you, but I will say that the pigmentation of this is out of this world. It's beautiful. It's right there, which you would not expect from an NYC product, because NYC is more of a hit and miss kind of company for the most part. They don't really have a really good, not all their products are really good, but there's gems like these that you find and you're just like, holy crap, why aren't you all like this? This was, I think, $2, I think, and I picked up two of them. I have one other one, but it's more of a neutral shade, which is why it's not in the video. But this one is just my favorite one, honestly. Like, I could use this and make a really nice look out of it. A single product look out of this thing. Like, look how pretty that is. I will say it is kind of flaky, which makes it kind of, you know, not as amazing, but for the most part, for pigmentation and color stay, it stays on your lids. With and without primer, it will stay with no issue. So that's always a plus for me. Alright, the next thing I have here is this Almay Trio. It's kind of hard to see because it is white, so I'm sorry if you can't really see. I'm going to try to get it to where you can see a little bit. See, this is the silver one. This is the Almay Intense Eye Color Powder Shadow 403 Smoky Eye for Hazels. I am in love with this trio. This is more of a subtler look on your eyelids. I usually don't even use this top gray one. I only use this purple here and then sheer it out on the lid. You can barely see it. See how lavender it is? It's like a lilac-y lavender color. I usually sheer it out on my lid and then build up the purple on the outside corners of my eyes, and it gives me a really good one color look, so I am in love with it. I get this used a lot, which is really good because I'm trying to use as many of my products as I possibly can so I can just get rid of them and get more makeup, because I'm going to be in Florida soon and girl needs to go shopping. Mama needs more makeup. The very last product that I have for you guys today is my new Maybelline New York, what is this? Expert Wear Quad in Amethyst Smokes. This is what I have on my eyes today. I think I did mess it up a little bit because this one looks like a little more darker than this one. But for the most part, I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. I'm in love with this quad. It is absolutely amazing. The pigmentation is amazing. I barely put any primer on my eyes, but they just look so vibrant, the colors. I posted a picture on Instagram before I did the video, so if you haven't seen that yet, then you're not going to really see how amazingly colorful it is on my eyes. The color stay and the color selection in this is phenomenal. This is the pigmentation test. It's just a beautiful palette, honestly, and it comes with all these shades you're going to need for a complete look, including a liner color. And the liner color is a black, but it's got sparkles in it. It's got purple sparkles in it, which makes it that much more amazing. It was $5, I think, and I had a coupon for like buy 2 Maybelline New York products and get $2 off, so I used that. So it really wasn't that expensive for both things, but I do think for these quads, $5 is a little bit much. I think these are worth more like $3. I would totally buy more of them if they were more like $3, $4 even. But honestly, there's nothing stopping me from buying another one of these, and I found a couple more that I'm in love with that also have purples in them, so I'm definitely going to pick those up too. But this one so far has been my all-time favorite as of right now, bar none. So, alright guys, well that was my, what was it, top 12? It was 12 things, right? Yeah. Top 12 purple eyeshadows. I'm going to go into the neutrals tomorrow, I think, and do a neutral look for my eyes, obviously, because I'm doing neutrals. And then I'll just coordinate my eye look and everything that I have on my face with whatever shade it is, because I love doing this. I think it's more of a funner idea to go in depth with the looks and the colors and everything than just give you the top 10 or top 12 or top 20 eyeshadow palettes or eyeshadow products. To me, getting to see each individual color makes more sense because I know what I like, and when I get to see everything personalized, it just makes things easier for me when I want to go out and look for it in store. So, thank you guys for watching my video. If you have not subscribed already, please do. Excuse the funny face I just made. My nose is still kind of clogged. But if you have not watched my other video and my collab with the beautiful As Told by Gigi, please, please, please go down to the description box, click on her channel, and subscribe because she is super funny, number one. Number two, she's super pretty, and she's super, super talented with makeup, even though she says she's not. I've seen what she can do, and she is absolutely amazing, and she could easily be one of the newer makeup gurus on YouTube. It just takes her doing it, because I would totally follow her everywhere if she did. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.